Hayley, my name's Casey. I'm a student physio at the University of Sydney. Today we're going to be doing some tasks that are going to help your reaching and manipulation during your daily activities. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay Hayley, so the first task that I'd like you to do is with your right arm, I'd like you to reach across your body to these books and stack them in a pile in height order. I'm going to come around the side of you for safety. Is that all clear?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. That was really good work, Hayley. Now what I'd like you to do is the same task again, so reaching across your body, stacking the books in height order. However, this time I'd like you to say the alphabet backwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Z, Y, X, V, U, W, T, S, R.
Okay, Hayley, so for our next task, what I'd like you to do is take the pegs one at a time and clip them up onto this pegboard. Okay, Hayley, I'm noticing while you're doing this that you're just letting your elbow drop onto the table. So I want you to try it again without your elbow touching the table for me, okay? Let's keep going with that task. That's much better. Task. So what I want you to do now is grab 3 pegs, place them in the palm of your hand, and one at a time, clip them up onto the pegboard, okay? Okay, Hayley, so we've got just one more task for you today. What I'd like you to do is reach forward with your right arm, pick up the water bottle, turn it upside down, and place it back up on the table in front of you. Okay, let's give that a go. Okay, Hayley, I noticed when you were reaching, you kind of slid your arm along the table. This time when you do it, really reach forward, but with your arm off the table. Give that another go. That's much better. Right, now what I'd like you to do is take the water bottle close to you, unscrew the lid, and pour a glass of water. Perfect.
Dyssynergia is defined as decreased coordination and timing of onset and offset agonists and antagonists. It is characterized by loss of movement smoothness and joints moving independently or at abnormal rates to one another. Each exercise has a requirement for coordination. As the patient moves from one station to the next, the accuracy requirement increases, thus challenging the patient further. The exercises commence at an easier level, with more simple tasks such as stacking books and picking up a bottle. As the progression is applied to each station, the requirement for coordination is increased and the chance of error is higher. The addition of extra components to each station, such as saying the alphabet backwards and holding more than one peg in their hand, encourages dual tasking, which has been shown to improve automaticity. The therapist stays close at all times in case the patient overbalances during each reaching task. The exercise is completed on both sides to promote symmetry.
Dysmetria is a disorder of movement termination, typically classified by the overshooting of movements, thus being important in the task of reaching. This exercise has clear termination points for each task, requiring the patient to halt at certain points in order to successfully complete the activity. The exercise is very safe, completed in a seated position with back and thigh support to allow the therapist and the patient to focus on the correct technique required for each movement. Each exercise involves common objects and activities of daily living, thus having more applicability to daily life and greater transfer of learning to outside the actual clinic. During the task, having the peg wire up higher and the pouring of the water into a taller cup prevents the patient fixing their limbs on the table, thus promoting increased degrees of freedom.